Thanks for showing an interest in the FAQBT Business Growth Membership. There is a shorter video up above, more a promo style, but if you want more in depth about what's in it, then stick around now. So I just want to cover what we're going to include in the membership and what is not. So we don't refer to lifetime courses. There's a reason we don't, because let's be honest. Whose lifetime is it? Is it yours? Is it mine? What does that really mean? Things get obsolete. You know, who knows if Teachable, if websites are going to be around in a few years' time? Who knows? We don't know. So I'm not going to make claims I can't meet. But our intention is for the product to be up in the long run. So therefore, it's as long as, you know, events prevail. So that just showcases to you, though, who we are as people, who our business is, what we portray, and what our values are. And our values are very much authenticity and transparency and being honest with you. And we're not being honest with you if we say lifetime and we don't mean it. So we have a bit of a different approach to others, and that is why we definitely would love to have you on board and definitely love to see you as part of our membership offering. So we are targeting business owners that are ready to grow their businesses. So if you want to sit stagnant and not do anything, you're not the person we want, okay? You're not going to get anything out of it. We're not going to get any benefit from you being involved. So we don't want you in. If, however, you're ready to take action, you're ready to learn things, you're ready to step up your game and get to the next level, whatever the next level means to you, then that's what we want to have on board in our membership. So we really look forward to bringing you in and getting you working on your business. And all of our courses are actionable, actual courses, because we have different series. So we have the Tea Time Tips series, which are more informational, but they are somewhat actionable. We have the pre-recorded webinars, which always have action items at the end. But then we have our proper courses. Our proper courses, even if you've done a course with us in the past, you'll find that it's a variant of it in this platform. What do we mean by that? We mean that rather than just giving you, here's a presentation at you, and then at the end, here's some homework to do, we actually give you things that you can work on during the session. So what you can do is watch a small piece of video, which is all broken down for you. So watch a piece of video, and then you go away and do an exercise on the worksheet, the workbook, the handout, whatever. So some of them will be, for instance, you'll get something in Canva that you can go and work on. Sometimes you'll just be given a worksheet and asked to think about your business and what it means to you and things like that. So depending on obviously what you're doing will depend on how that will work. But we really look forward to being able to bring you those really actionable items. The Q&A sessions that we have, the monthly live webinars, are a place where you can ask questions that follow up. Because when you've done it, you know, it might cause you to ask something further. What we will do with those, though, you can also ask them in Teachable in the platform itself. So you can actually go in there and you can, against each course, you can put questions and comments down the bottom. So please do that, because that allows us to then go in. So either on the live webinars or on those comments fields in there, please make sure you put those questions in, because if you've got that question, somebody else probably does too. So by us answering it in there, if it's a simple thing or kind of we think it's a bit more of a one-off thing, we'll probably just leave it at that. If, however, we think that it's worthy of further mention or further discussion, we will either potentially take it offline as another course, or we will add it to the existing course by just adding another lecture in. Okay, so that's what we plan to do. So it really is going to be an evolving system, an ecosystem. So we really want you to be part of it. Genuinely a membership. It is not just us talking at you. So there's going to be a number of ways for you to communicate. So there's going to be a number of ways for you to communicate with our business from your business. So through those comments and questions fields, through that live Q&A. If you can't make the live Q&A, there will be the ability for you to post questions for that Q&A to make sure they're covered. And then that way you can watch the recording later. The networking sessions will not be recorded. They will be, for privacy reasons and things, we will not do that. But also when we use breakout rooms, the breakout rooms can't be recorded. So we won't do that. We will just have snippets taken from the headline speaker or a presentation if there is one. I think this is an important part of the offer and does make us a little bit unique to other things, because we want you to get to know each other. There will also be a Facebook group, and there'll be plenty of opportunity in the Facebook group to get to know each other as well. So in that group, you will have the chance to chat to other people and voice any concerns, ask any questions, all that sort of stuff as well. But we do prefer the questions probably need addressing in the courses to be stuck in the courses or in that live Q&A stream. We're going to have threads and things to get to know each other, ask questions about where people are, what people's ideas are about different topics. And also the other thing we're going to do is at the start, the founding members certainly, and we'll see how we go with number-wise and my sanity, we will offer discovery calls at the start, because what we want to do is really get to know you. So we're going to ask you to fill out a questionnaire to find out where you're at and what you need to know, because that helps us to work out, okay, do we need to do more courses at this really bottom level? Do we do more at the really high level? Do we do a mixture? So some months we would release 2 courses, one aimed at the lower people, one aimed at the higher people, that sort of thing. Or do we aim it at a product thing or a service thing? So all those sort of things are what we're trying to work out with that questionnaire. So the questionnaire will take you a little bit of time to complete, but I highly recommend completing it, because it really is going to make the difference between you getting the best out of the platform and not, because we are trying to help you. So that will help us over time to work things out with where we think things are going to be going. So please take advantage of that call. The networking is through our sister business, Business Action Networking. So we'll make a call as to whether or not we invite other people along to that as a paid person coming into that session, or whether it's purely for the membership. Really, that's going to depend at the start, the numbers, and also who can attend, because we know that if we're only offering it at one time slot, there's going to be people that time just won't work for them, and that's okay. But what we're going to do over time is that the intention is, as we get bigger, we'll have more facilitators and things and more of these networking groups, and they'll be at different times of the day. So in different days of the week. So you can take advantage of it no matter where you are, what you're doing. So hopefully there'll be a session that suits you. So these are the type of things that we're doing. So we really plan for this to grow. And as I said, for you to be part of it and for it to evolve over time. So I'm really looking forward to this. This has been on the cards for like 4 or 5 years. It's been a long time in the making. I've spent too much time helping other people with their businesses to spend enough time on mine. And that's just not helping me to get to my goal. Helping 1,500 people one-on-one is great, but it is not getting me to my goal of helping 1 million people succeed on their business or in their careers on their terms. That's what I want to do. And for me to be able to achieve my personal mission in life, I need a global platform. This is what this is. It's a global platform. We also have the FAQ Business Podcast. And for those of you that are lucky enough, we will get you the opportunity to get a sort of fast track up the list to be on the podcast if you are suitable. So there's a number of criteria to meet to be suitable for the podcast. So obviously having a message to share, but also sharing our values is super important. So those are the sort of things that we're going to be bringing to you. There will also be the opportunity as part of Business Action Networking and part of the networking side to also have a directory listing and also the opportunity to guest blog on that site, because that's going to be a great way to build up that site's reputation and authority and things so that your directory listing becomes worthwhile. Because let's face it, when it starts, that site has no traction. So we're going to build that up through that channel. So we've done that before. We know how to build up sites using SEO and blogging. So that's what we're going to do. So all of these things are here to help you grow your business. And I really, really look forward to helping you do that. Super excited to bring this to you. It's been so long in the making and I'm just so happy to be here. I hope that's helped you just to understand a bit about what's going on, a bit about who we are and how we operate. So thank you so much for listening to me. And if you can put up listening with me and seeing me, then that's what you'll probably see a bit of at the start. We will add other trainers and facilitators into the membership, but at the start it will be mainly me, because we want to make sure that we're paying people properly, but also because I have got so much content already to give. I have, like I said, worked with over 1,500 businesses one-on-one. That's a lot of intel and a lot of insight in itself, but I've also delivered over 80 different workshops. So there's a lot of content already there and a lot already available. Those that know me have already seen that I go deep on subjects. I don't just go superficial. It's just not my nature. So we go in deep. We can answer the nitty-gritty questions. And that's cool because it helps us see the big picture of, okay, these are all the amazing things we can do. But if you really want to do a topic, is let's go down and let's get nitty-gritty about it. Because if we're going to do it, we need to do it well. We need to be able to execute. So I talk a lot about tactic and execution. You've got to work out which tactics are going to work for you and then make sure that you execute them well. So we're going to talk a lot about that in the membership, but also we have a motto, and the motto is progression, not perfection. In the course of that, sure, this video isn't the most polished and I could do much better. I could certainly have a hell of a lot better lighting, but you know what? Done is better than not done. So let's get it started, and then we'll fix this up later and we'll have much nicer short videos and things. When you are up against it, you've been sick, you've got a deadline, you've just got to do what you need to do. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I look forward, I really love to see you in our membership. And if you join, woohoo, it's a happy dance. Don't worry, you'll never have to see that again. Maybe once or twice. Okay, thank you so much. I'm Jane Tweedy from FAQ Business Training, and I would love to have you as part of our membership. See you.